Greetings, this is Jesse from Nintendo Dads, well, not really early in the morning, but early for me on Thursday morning, June 5th, Switch 2 launch day. So I picked this up last night from Best Buy at the midnight release, or 11 p.m. my time, and once I got home, I just went right to bed. I'm like, I'm not going to touch this until the morning, and then I'll record all my videos. So here I am with my first video, the unboxing. So I did not get the bundle with Mario Kart World. I just got the system. So it's a bunch of specs and the serial number, which I don't know if it should be public or not, but I hid it just in case. People holding Joy-Con in tabletop mode. The back looks this. Okay, this is going to the dock, and that's just sitting there. That's in handheld mode. That's the Nintendo with the racetrack. Okay, so we have some initial directions. Plug it in, set it up, detach Joy-Con 2 controller, press the release button on the back of the controller and pull outward gently. Press the power button to set up the Nintendo Switch 2 system to sleep mode or to wake it up. So, okay. So we got definitely bigger, got a little bit more weight to it. But my son's system came in this morning and he already had it set up, and the system overall feels lighter, including Joy-Con, but even though the Joy-Con themselves are a little bit heavier. And Joy-Con 2R. And that's Switch 2. I had it upside down apparently. The blue side and orange, red. It still looks orange, but they say red. Like power, volume, 3 vents, USB port, headset port, cartridge port. The bottom, speakers and USB port. And then, okay, and then the micro SD Express port is here. So my son did give me a little bit of a warning when he set his up, is that as part of the system transfer process, it'll ask you to put in the SD card of the Switch 1 to transfer videos and stills if you want. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. All right, so what do we have in here? Health and safety information. Let's get the plastics out of the way. HDMI. Joy-Con 2 strap, which I'll probably never use, but we'll find out. Maybe it might make mouse mode easier. I don't know, but I'll hold on to them. But again, I don't know where my first Switch, or my original Switch ones ended up. I never used them. Okay, and here we have the grip. Again, my son tried using his. He put the Joy-Con in here. Actually, I can probably just attach it too and see how it feels. It just feel the snap. But, he said that his felt like it had an edge on the side, and it kind of hurt using it. So he didn't like using it, and of course, I never liked using it either. It was on the original Switch, so I'll probably never use that. Oh yeah, hit the button to release. And the buttons go sideways, So to release power brick and USB-C, be sure to swap these out. You can't just use the power from the switch 1 to use the power of the switch 2. The switch 2 needs more power. So be sure to swap out the power. And I think the last thing in here is the dock, definitely bigger. I have a little canvas sleeve that I put that fits over it. I'm hoping that someone kind of makes something similar for the Switch 2 because it does help protect the screen a little bit when you put it in. But 2 USB ports on the side, and this pops. This opens from the top. There is no USB-A inside. There is the USB-C for power, the HDMI out, and the Ethernet port. So the only 2 USB-As are on the side. So I'll just leave the back off because I'll need that for setting it up in my office. That is my unboxing of Switch 2. Hope you were able to get yours this morning. If not, hope the delivery person is not late. Keep watching, and I'll have more videos and streams up throughout the weekend. I plan on doing a video of the initial setup of the Switch 2 as much as I can record. Obviously, there'll be steps where it requires me to do things handheld mode. I won't be able to capture that, but I'll at least try to explain what's going on. But and then I'll do a video of the profile transfer process from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2. That's all I can think of saying. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.